So these graves on the little driveway to the Kennedy stables, which are still there. Mr. Kennedy built those probably late 50s, early 60s. He was a champion horse jumper. There's one of the pictures of him in his obituary in the Lewis News.
So do you know these people?
Well, Mr. Kennedy, I knew him. He died in 2010. And his grandnephew owns the property now. And these are just people that have horses boarded here. Hey. See, he built these stables. Look at how big that thing is. See up there?
Oh, wow.
Okay, there's Abbey's stone. It looks to me like it had been broken off and been recovered. It may not have been. But anyway, horse came out here either in September 1849, like his obituary said, or October 1850, like another source says. And then he went back and brought her and his son, James Crombie Mansur, in 1852. They went around the Horn and arrived in San Francisco in March of 1852, and then settled at Horseshoe Bar. But Horace, and Marcus were partners in the business establishments down there, and they bought the Joneses Ranch. Look at his stone was broken off. They bought the Joneses Ranch in 1854, and I've reviewed the deed. And you can see that he died just 9 months after her. He wrote a letter to her sister after she died, about August 20th, and said she had had rheumatic fever, was recovering, but the heat was getting to her. So he and Horace took her in a carriage up the mountains where it's cooler, and the second day they got to Baker's Ranch, was 36 miles away, and the next day she was too feeble to travel and she died about 3 o'clock, and then they buried her here 2 days later. Now originally in that record survey, Horace's grave was here too, and I'm not sure where. I thought it was on the other side, but the fence goes right there. It might have been the other side of Marcus, but definitely he was here. This has been transcribed a few times. And then, so there were, Horse's grave was here too, plus a couple others over here. So look over here. There were originally 5 graves, and when I was here in 2002, I found the one of the 8-year-old child that was just lying down here. And that's the one that Mr. Whitney's Rottweilers had recovered about 16 years earlier. They were real Rottweilers from the Rottweiler district of Germany. And they came back with pieces of bloody blue jeans, so which he buried with his tractor. But That stone was smaller, and it was lying right here, and somebody's taken that away now. There's a lady, she was 30 years old, and I haven't found, I don't know how she was related. Must have worked at the store or something. But I have the details of that one online. His parents had owned the property and he kept on selling it off. It was a 160-acre ranch. He had, what he got, he bought from his mother, 13 acres. And I don't know how much more she still owned when he bought it, but he told me he did inherit the rest. It included that 1 acre property. He made the point, you know, I did inherit that, so. And he tried to buy it. He offered $30,000 or $35,000 to the lady, 40 years ago, but she wouldn't take it. There he is.
So what's his name?
Whitney Kennedy. Both he and his wife were jumpers, award-winning jumpers. Here's their tack room.
So we're looking for the site of what?
It's the new house that Mansur and Horace Mansur and Abby and Marcus Harab moved into in 1854. It was the Jones ranch. And a 2-bedroom house had been built. She said with a nice kitchen parlor. And it's protected by 2 shade trees. And there's the ravine right here. So it was a long miner's ravine. It was also along the road. So I don't know if there would have been a bridge across the ravine or they were on the other side of it. Might have been. Hard to tell.
Yeah, there's cement on right here on these stones too, so this is part of it over here.
Okay. This is what I meant. The floor tiles were this stuff here. See that?
Oh, okay.
I thought they were fired stuff, but it may not have been. It might have just been stone. I think this might have been the place.